And we want to remind you that you want to make Locked On Sports today your second listen besides Hitting Hard with Jon Chuckery. Biggest stories of the day, instant reactions, big game recaps, and the take of the day available on Odyssey, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcast information from. So, can Vaughn Grissom do it every day? You know, this has been a very big topic of debate since Dansby Swanson has left. And, I shot down the idea that Vaughn Grissom was ever going to spend time out in left field. Oh, he's got the glove. I had people like that were tweeting me and things like that saying, well, he invested in a glove. Okay, that's $65, $75 at Dick's Sporting Goods, okay? And I'm being facetious when I say that, but again, that's no investment. He can shag some flies and stuff like that. But can Vaughn Grissom be an everyday shortstop? Okay? If there is one reason that I believe he can, it's from the guy who speaks highly of him, who thinks that he can do it, who has said that he can develop into an everyday shortstop. Is that Alex Anthopoulos? Nope. Is that Brian Snitker? Nope. Is that Ronald Acuna Jr.? No. It's Ron Washington. Ron Washington has been very steadfast in the idea that Vaughn Grissom could be an everyday shortstop. And I'll be honest with you, given his track record and given the guys that he's worked with and given his baseball insight and acumen and knowledge and everything else along with it, if Ron Washington says he can be an everyday shortstop, he can be an everyday shortstop. Now, here's the thing about the Atlanta Braves. We talked about, when they signed Sean Murphy as, arguably the 1, 2, 3 best defensive catchers in Major League Baseball. They made it a point to let you know with Alex Anthopoulos that they value defense first and foremost over anything else when it comes to the catcher position. Well, Alex Anthopoulos has by and large said the same thing about shortstop. It's not like he doesn't value the bat. It's not like he doesn't value being able to hit. But if Vaughn Grissom can't do it defensively, then Vaughn Grissom's not going to be the everyday shortstop. It'll be Orlando Arcia or somebody else, or, again, the myriad of, kind of low tier free agents, right? Elvis Andrus, guys like that, because all the top tier guys are off the marketplace. But if Vaughn Grissom can't do it every day with his glove, then he's not going to be the everyday shortstop. And if Ron Washington, who's working with him and things like that, not shagging flies out in left field and all that muckety muck that people were trying to sell me on end of last year, if he thinks that he can develop himself into an everyday shortstop, then I believe Ron Washington. Because if you don't get it done defensively, just like catcher, and I don't want to say that the bat and everything is a bonus and stuff like that, but the Braves have made it clear that they immensely value defense. They immensely value defensive play at catcher and shortstop. So you have to do that first and foremost. Now, look, Vaughn Grissom probably won't be Dansby Swanson. I've thought for 3 years now Dansby Swanson is the best defensive shortstop in Major League Baseball. He should have won the Gold Glove in the pandemic year. He should have. I think it was Javi Baez that won the Gold Glove that year. All of the metrics were on Dansby's side. So while Dansby's a first-time Gold Glove winner this past season, he probably should have been, at least a 2 or 3-time Gold Glove shortstop. He is certainly one of the best defensive shortstops in all of Major League Baseball. And that's the part that will be hard to replace. That's the thing that, Grissom hit and all this kind of stuff. And, he was hitting in the 9-hole and things like that. That's great. But what the Braves value first and foremost is being able to be a good defensive player. And to be honest with you, probably when you talk about, look, it's the old axiom in baseball, right? You need to be really good defensively up the middle, right? Catcher, second, short, center field. If you're really good defensively up the middle, then you're a really good defensive team. You can live with the outliers, the corner outfielders, even some of the corner infielders, things like that, but be really good up the middle defensively. And that's the thing that Grissom is going to have to work himself on. Now, the good news is for Grissom, he's kind of a shortstop by trade, short and third, things like that. So again, he's not completely learning a new position a la left field. He's not learning all of that kind of stuff. He is by trade a shortstop that can play. And look, if you can play short, you can probably play second at even at the major league level out there. But it takes a unique and special skill to be a really good defensive-minded shortstop. And that's just not one of those things. That's why I said, for all of Dansby's flaws and his warts and things like that, when you're a 20-homer Gold Glove shortstop, there ain't many of those cats running around on planet Earth. There ain't very many of those kinds of players on planet Earth and in Major League Baseball. Maybe in the Milky Way galaxy and on Pluto and Mercury and Venus and everywhere else. So if you're going to play shortstop for the Braves, just like if you're going to play catcher for the Braves, you have to be a very good glove at that position. And if Ron Washington tells me that he's can develop himself into an everyday competent major league shortstop, brother, I believe him, because he's the guy that's worked with all those guys. And if he tells me he can do it, no matter what Snicker says, no matter what Double A says, no matter what Ronnie says, Ron Washington, I'm sold on him. If he says he can do it, then he can do it. All right, I want to talk about my friends over at Built Bar. Listen, head over to Built.com. Listen, new year, new you. You're trying to get in shape, right? You're trying to look for those low-calorie, low-sugar, low carbohydrate types of snacks and things like that, and eat healthier, right? We're all trying to do it, right? It's a new year, and we're trying to get ourselves in shape. Well, try Built Bar and head to Built.com today. You want churro, you want peanut butter brownie, you want coconut almond. They always have new flavors coming online, so you can mix up all the different kinds of flavors out there, okay? And by and large, all of these are 130 calorie, 4 grams of sugar, but a whopping 17 grams of protein. So whether it's the protein bars, whether it's the marshmallow puffs that you want to get into, all of the different types of products are low calorie, low sugar, low carb, but high in protein. And now, besides going to just Built.com, you can head to Walmart or Sam's Club. Yes, head to Walmart or Sam's Club today. If you go to Walmart, go into the pharmacy section, grab yourself a box of Built Bars. Or you can go to Sam's Club and get a 13-bar box, especially of all their flavors, brownie batter, churro. Again, at Walmart, it's the coconut cookies and cream, I should say, double chocolate, coconut puffs. So now they're at Walmart and Sam's Club. So you can either head to the store today or head to Built.com and take advantage of all of the things they've got going on there. Take a look at all the different product lines, but stop over at Walmart or Sam's Club and get your Built Bars today. Everybody's looking for those snacks out there. Go to Built.com, Walmart, or Sam's Club, and they're all available to you.